Hello, Big Show nerds! I am Dustin, and these are your Nerd News headlines for January 29th, 2019. Welcome to a new show here on the Big Show Entertainment Network. Doesn't officially have a name yet, but we're going to go with headlines for the moment. Where to start? Deadline is reporting that Netflix is actively in production on a Resident Evil series with the original production company that gave us the 5 movies at this point, 4 movies, whatever it is, gave us all of those movies. Deadline goes on to report that the series is going to, quote, keep the basic premise of the series. They also say that the series is going to explore the dark inner workings of the Umbrella Corporation as well as the new world order that we get because of the outbreak of the T-virus. When they say it's going to keep the basic premise of the series, they don't specify which series, if it's the video game series or the movie series. They say there's going to be Easter eggs for both sides, but no word as to specifically which side they're going to lean on as far as mythology goes, because they are very different mythologies. Next, we have some intriguing casting announcements from the CW's Batwoman, which is going into production very, very soon. First casting announcement, we have Megan Tandy, who you might know from Charmed and Teen Wolf, and perhaps the second of the reboot Piranha movies, Piranha 3DD. She's going to be cast as potential love interest Sophie Myers. Second is Nicole Kang, who you'll know from Jack and Jane and You, which just came out on Netflix not very long ago. She's going to be cast as Mary Hamilton, Kate Kane, or Batwoman's stepsister. And then third, and potentially the most exciting, is Camrus Johnson, who you will know from Luke Cage. Good to see Luke Cage actors getting more work now that the show's been canceled. He has been cast as Luke Fox. Yeah, Lucius Fox's son, aka Batwing. I almost said Nightwing. Batwing. Batwing, for those of you that don't know, is one of the Bat family in the series. No, the official announcement from Deadline doesn't mention Batwing, but IMDb has him listed as Batwing for the episodes that he's listed in. That doesn't cement anything. IMDb has definitely posted things before they were 100% confirmed before, so that isn't going to change anything. But it's still really awesome that potentially we're going to be seeing a Batwing on screen, which is another backdoor into Gotham that doesn't necessarily require Bruce Wayne Batman, but would probably be better if we had him. Next up, we're talking Star Trek. Star Trek Discovery director and Next Generation cast member Jonathan Frakes has been talking to basically everyone about the new Picard series. No official title for the Picard series has been released just yet, but we do know that Jean-Luc is not going to be Captain or Commander Jean-Luc in this series. He's moved past that point in his relationship with Starfleet. Very interesting, considering last time we saw Picard, he was the ambassador to Romulus, and Romulus blew up. Switching gears into movie news, we have some Black Widow updates. Geeks Worldwide is reporting that Black Widow goes into production February 28th in both Croatia and Miami. And then also, that hashtag show is reporting that the production is scheduled to run through March. So a relatively short production time, but that's very likely because of the small amount of special effects that we're going to be getting in this movie. Nothing is absolutely set in stone. It has not been officially announced. These are just rumors. Anime lovers unite! Studio Ghibli has Ghibli? I don't remember how you're supposed to say that. Has count them, 2 movies in production, one of which will be officially directed by Miyazaki himself, and the other is being directed by his son, Goro. Not to be outdone by that dastardly Ryan Reynolds over talking about his Deadpool 3, Patty Jenkins is talking about Wonder Woman 3. She apparently has a plan for the third movie in her series, but her interview with Vanity Fair, in which she talked about said plan, kind of seemed to imply that maybe she wasn't going to be the one directing the movie. And then to finish off today's headlines episode, guys, it's kind of a bad one. We're switching gears one more time into video games. We're talking about the Nintendo announcement that we just got about Metroid Prime 4. They have scrapped everything in the project and are moving forward with a different developer from the ground up. So, the hopes of seeing Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch this year have been definitely dashed, if not completely obliterated. Though, there is a little bit of hope there's a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. They are going to be re-releasing the first 3 Metroid Prime games on the Switch later this year. So, it's not all bad. That does it for this inaugural episode of Headlines Nerds. To go a little bit deeper into all of these topics, you can check out my personal channel, Generally Nerdy. Don't forget though to subscribe to Big Show Entertainment on all of their platforms, including this channel you're watching right now, right here on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, all that jazz, and tune in next time for more nerd news headlines.